Those of us at the bottom of the bottom of the bottom of the bottom of the well. We can tell everything to everyone about the way it really is, and we'll have some fun explaining it, even if it's shit. And anybody that has an authentic experience naturally is an interesting person. And I'd rather see somebody be real. Tell me exactly how you feel. And I don't care if I agree, I'm not gonna stop listening, I promise. I wish that more people could be like this, and not just because it's the way I am, but I know that it's the way that everyone should be. The world would be a better place if everyone was just like me. I told you guys I love to fucking smoke, okay? Doesn't matter what it is. You see, the reason why it's cannabis is because I can justify smoking cannabis. I can't justify smoking anything else. If you don't have cluster A personality, I don't care what you think about cannabis. I don't care what you think about cannabis. If you pride yourself on living in Western civilization, I don't care what your opinion is on cannabis, and I definitely don't care what your opinion is of schizophrenia. Not like you have one. Everybody has got a packaged opinion, and they open it up, and they don't even know what's inside, but they just read their lines like they think they're supposed to. And this doesn't offend me. I don't always make it all about me, even if it clearly is. Even when it clearly is. You know not what you do. You know not who you screw when trying to unscrew. How many people subscribe to philosophies that do the opposite of everything that they say, but you still keep choosing it anyway because you'll never be aware. And I really, really wish that you would care. You'd think no. It was getting so good, and then we just had to just fuck it up. What was I gonna say though? You think that if it was your image you were so worried about, then you would go out of your way to make sure that what you say is the truth, that what you say is right, and you'd have proof. Well, I don't care about my image as long as I'm living in this world. I just wanna conform to the Lord. And I think that the easiest way that I can do this is to be myself as much as that tends to dismay everyone else. God's inside of me. Then I owe it to myself, and I owe it to him, and I owe it to everyone that was created by him to be fully myself. And you bet it's uncomfortable, you know it's so uncomfortable, but I'm really good at being uncomfortable. I don't know how to not be. So anytime that I am comfortable, it's like, what the fuck? Yeah, can you imagine that? Being comfortable makes me uncomfortable because I'm so used to being uncomfortable, right? But yeah. I think cannabis like helps me to be like more myself and self-actualization, man. Yeah. I think that it's like really hard for people to understand that, you know. I don't know why I just developed a southern accent, but lived in the South for a long time now though, so makes sense. But yeah, I think that everybody has something that they turn to that makes sense out of their life, that makes sense out of their existence, and you know, their place in the world and all that shit. And I try not to judge people for what they do. I know it probably seems like I do because I hate smartphones. I just hate like how everybody's an addict and they can't even admit it, and that's just like being promulgated. Like people are totally cool with like just being these automatons that like, you know, work for all these pieces of shit and they're not even getting paid. You know, it's like they're working for Bill Gates and they're working for like the WHO and they're working for the CDC and they're working for you know, whatever their political candidate is. It's just like, dude, why can't you work for yourself? You know, like, why can't you be confident in something that you're putting out there rather than, like, trying to uphold somebody else or, like, some stupid philosophy? But anyway, I know why I do the things that I do, and I definitely know why I do the things that I don't do. So if anybody, like, has an opinion on something, like, and anybody that has your thing, like, you understand, you're like, I know myself, this is my life, fuck you, bitch, you know? Like, you just do what you want, and it doesn't matter. Like, it shouldn't matter my opinion. Just like, you know, your opinion doesn't matter either, man. I promise I'm not, like, a deist or anything. I'm just, like, aware of the fact that everybody has their own personal experience because we are all unique, okay? I mean, we are, but we aren't. You know, everybody's the same, but we all, you know, have our own experience. And the more that we understand that, and the more that we understand ourselves, it's like it shouldn't matter what anybody thinks. Like I've said before, it should only matter what God thinks.